Shout out to my you feel me? Shout out to my you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my females out there. You feel
You
me?
like Dominicans. Hello, and welcome back to this week's episode of Yip to My Yap. I'm Erica Star, and today I'm here with...
The biggest, your friendly neighborhood Brit, Monroe X.
And today we're talking first times, and not the kind you think. So we're going to start off on the chill side. Tell me about your first time in New York.
Ooh, my first time in New York was very, very, very hot. It was the hottest day of the summer. I came in last year. Everything was extra large, from the roads to the houses to the women to the food portions. Everything was extra large.
The women were extra large?
The men were extra large too. Everything was just extra large. You feel me? It was way bigger than me. Feel me?
But what was your first impression of New York overall, outside of everything being bigger? Like,
I would just say that everything feels like a movie. Everything feels like I'm in Netflix. It just don't. Yeah, it feels like I'm literally in Netflix. That's the best way to describe New York.
you know what? Let's just jump into the big stuff for our next first time.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the first time you ever fell in love.
Oh, Lord. Is there any other way we can skip this question?
Nope.
Okay.
We're here.
The first time we ever fell in love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
What do you mean? How did it feel? How old were you? How did you know?
The first time I ever fell in love. Oh, my God. That's such a diabolical question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel exposed right now. Okay. The first time I ever fell in love, I think I was 16.
Okay, that's fair.
I was I was 16. I was a late peaker. I feel like a lot of people, when I was growing up, they kind of had their first love 13, 14, year 9, grade 10 for you.
Yeah.
But year 9, I found mine a bit late, maybe around the first year of, I would say, what's your version of the years before university or college?
High school.
Oh, high school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So high school.
Yeah.
Like the final years of high school.
Okay.
Yeah. So unfortunately, God made me fall in love with a diabolical human being. You feel me? We're cool now, we straight, you feel me? But at that time, she was diabolical. Oh my word. Feel me? Love is an amazing feeling, but it's also devastating. Feel me? Especially at 16 years of age.
Wait, what made her diabolical?
When you're 16, you feel me? You're young, dumb, and full of dumb. You feel me?
Yeah, but how did you know you loved her though, even though she was so-called so toxic?
Because love, when how the best way to describe when you know you're falling in love is when you start to feel stupid.
Okay.
You feel me? I feel like every normal day feels like a normal day until you fall in love. And then you start doing things that aren't normal. Start doing things that are out of your character to please your...
Would you care to elaborate on what those things are that you did?
Maybe buy flowers, Maybe.
Oh, that's so silly, my bad.
You feel
That's
me?
so stupid,
Maybe
getting flowers.
maybe send some money, on a random,
Okay.
at 16, you feel me?
That's kind of crazy. That's your allowance.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe write a song, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, okay.
You know.
Now we're getting there.
Yeah, you feel me? Maybe stalk your house if you know.
My fault.
I'm playing. Stalk your house is crazy.
Wait, was it a good song?
Oh, it was an amazing song. I mean,
so it was worth it.
I mean, it brought us here, so I guess it was an amazing song. Oh, how about you? What was your first time falling in love?
My first time falling in love, I fall in love all the time.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, no, I'm a romantic, 100%. I fall in love with everything.
With everything?
What? What do you mean?
Sorry, my fault.
First time I fell in love, well, my first silly one was my childhood, oh my God, was Justin Bieber. That was my first love. Whoa.
Continue, I'm listening. Whoa. We're listening.
All right.
We're listening.
Justin Bieber.
Shout out to JB.
He's lovely. He had my heart at 9 years old, and he's had it ever since. But my my first real life falling in love, I would say I was 15. So
okay.
it's not Not too far. That's why I was like, I don't think you were that late. But I was like, maybe I was just that late.
Oh,
My
you were
bad.
just feeling guilty. Oh, okay. So you
No,
was twin. Twin. Okay.
But for me, it was my first boyfriend. Like it was the way it typically went. Like he was a really, unlike yours, like he was a really great guy. He still is a great guy, you know? Like it was.
Shout out to the great guy.
Yeah, no, he was a good dude throughout, and he was super sweet. And he did all the things that you did for Miss Diabolical. Like it was just like, but like I never took advantage of it. Like I would have like sleepovers with like my girlfriends. He'd be like, "Oh, you want me to send you money for like, you know, like snacks and stuff?" And I would tell him no. But like he was like that, or like that was when I first got into like makeup and stuff, and he would like splurge on me at Sephora and all that stuff. And I was like, whoa, this is cool. This is nice. And then I made the mistake of thinking all guys were like that. And I kind of got sick of him because that was my first boyfriend.
Are you listening, fellas?
And so like we broke up and it was a whole thing. But a lot of it was just because I was like, I need to live. I want to experience different types of people and all that good stuff. And then I realized everyone after that wasn't treating me that way. And so now I'm kind of, you know, just expect that. Like he, oddly enough, set a weird standard from the age of 15. But I'm glad I experienced that first and not the toxic person.
And you know what? I want to give you a handshake because shout out to you because not a lot of women can admit to that. You feel me? I feel like a lot of women, every woman on this earth experiences a guy who does above and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
And then they feel like once they get with that above and beyond,
Mm-hmm.
that everybody else is going to continue that standard.
Yeah.
And then you really learn real quick that life ain't sweet. Okay, so describe now the first time you ever got your heart broken.
The first time, sheesh.
I want you to get in depth in this. I want you to get into depth. You got your heart broken, but you know, not too.
I'd be ready though, because you're next. So yeah.
You already asked me already. We spoke about Miss Diabolical.
I spoke about your first love, not your first heartbreak.
Oh, okay.
Feel that.
Mr. Heartbreak.
Okay. First heartbreak. Oh, when I got cheated on. Yeah.
Cheated on?
Yeah. I spoke about this in one of the previous podcasts. I'm not gonna go into like how I found out and stuff. But it was definitely like, you know, being 16. That same great guy I was just talking about, he's still he was a great dude throughout the relationship. It's just when he cheated, we were on a break, which is why I don't like saying I got cheated on.
Well, he didn't
But no. Hear me out. Because it took him like 2 days, a day or two from when the break started. And he wasn't attractive enough to just pull a girl like that. Like I knew that had to have happened.
Whoa!
No.
Whoa.
I knew that was planned. She lived in the Bronx and he was in Bushwick. You don't just travel that far. We're not driving, we're kids. You take a train to the Bronx to see someone for the first time?
Yeah. Okay, do you have proof that he actually contacted the shorty before?
No.
So then he didn't cheat.
Sir?
Technically, I don't condone cheating, but he didn't cheat. And I'm defending Mr. Good Guy, right? Mr. Good Guy, that's what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't cheat. Shout out to Mr. Good Guy. Okay.
Don't play with
cheated
me.
just a little bit.
He
just
cheated.
a little bit.
No, that was some degree of cheating.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Black men don't cheat. Disclaimer.
Nuh-huh.
But I'm so sorry that you had to go through that.
Yeah, that was that. And like obviously it was my first breakup, my first heartbreak, all that good stuff. And I was sad. I was sad for a while. I was like, damn, like this hurts. Like I was a fairly confident teenager until that moment.
Did you get your get back? Did you get your get back?
Perhaps.
Black Squad!
Stop.
The game is the game.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. I was a child.
Oh, you was a child.
16.
You was a child getting your get back.
I was 16.
Oh, praise the Lord, the Jesus Christ. Okay. We got a long one. We got a long one ahead of us.
Talk about your heartbreak, mister.
My heartbreak was... Oh, we're going to get into my heartbreak. You want to get into a heartbreak? Let's get into a heartbreak of Miss Diabolical. I want you to picture this.
Wait, the same girl?
I want you to picture this.
Okay.
Your 16th birthday.
Ouch, already. Mm-hmm.
I had a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it because shout out to my mother and my uncle. They threw it out for me for my 16th birthday.
Oh.
So they invited a few people, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, not a few people. Maybe like 50, 60 people were in the crib. including at the time, my shorty at the time, and my best friend at the time. If I'm lying, God take my life. I go upstairs and I open the door.
What did you see?
It saw like two human beings trying to practice how to recreate another human being.
What? That
You know
shouldn't
me?
happen at
Shout out to my
16.
uncle though. My uncle's got hands. That's what I'm gonna say. My uncle's got hands.
What?
But that's a real life situation that happened. I won't lie. I smoke a lot, so I forget. But you saying heartbreak, I just remember. Shout out to my uncle Casey. He got that hands. You feel me? Real life situations. Feel me? That's a real heartbreak. Yeah. And that's why I'm the best writer in the world. You feel me? Shout out to Rated X. Make sure you stream Rated X on Spotify and Apple Music right now.
See, but you those toxic guys that we talking about that stay toxic over the girl that broke their heart when they were 16.
I mean, if you
can't
were
be that
16,
guy.
if you were 16, at least your boyfriend, he had to hide it from you.
I asked him for pictures. I asked him
For what?
I said, what were the pictures you sent to your boys to, be on something, oh, look at me or whatever? And they snuggled after. So I saw that. My
Pictures?
heart was broken.
Pictures?
Yes.
Of
her
what?
wearing his chain and his hat. So, no, I felt some pain. Thank you very much.
Blood qual, you saw the chain picture. Oh, nothing is
They
worse than the chain
snuggled
picture.
after.
They snuggled?
Yes.
Snuggle!
They
Snuggle! Blood clot.
Have you ever cheated?
The first time I ever cheated was last year.
Are you proud of it?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
That's the whole point. I can't believe I did it. And I hope that I get into heaven. You feel me? Because it wasn't a very good situation. And I hope that, I hope I get into heaven. That's what we're going to talk about.
No, I need the story.
Oh, you want details?
Yes.
No, we can't do details. No.
What you mean? It already happened. The one you cheated on already knows. Oh, she doesn't know.
No, she knows.
Okay.
But it's just like,
Talk about it.
Okay. I came into America. And I made the worst mistake that any other non-American tourist could make. And I was
Wait. Was this in New York, Rhode Island, or
This was in New York.
Okay. Interesting.
Very interesting.
It would be the New Yorker. Okay.
It would be the New York. And unfortunately, it was so bad, it changed the kind of women I like.
Oh.
It was so bad.
Wait, what do you... So do you not like the type of women that you cheated on the girl with? Or you started to like those types of women?
I'm in love with the women that I cheat.
Okay. What types of women are those?
Cut! I'm in love with I think I'm in love with the woman that I cheated with.
Okay.
The kind of women that I cheated with.
And what kind is that?
You Spanish New Yorkers are very dangerous.
What?
Listen, Spanish New Yorkers, anyone that's not from New York and has visited America knows exactly what the hell I'm talking about.
I have
Single
no idea.
and non-single, they know what the hell I'm talking about.
I have
Shout
no
out to my,
clue.
you feel me? Shout out to my, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my females out there. You feel
You
me?
like Dominicans.
Oh, Puerto Rican, Spanish, any kind of anything. I just want to hear papi, you feel me? And you got the bag. You got the bag. You've been promoted.
That is wicked.
You feel me? It's wicked. Dark. Dark. Gotta forgive me.
Wait, so how'd she tempt you?
Okay, so I was at the video shoot, right? Shooting my video for Skin Out.
On the first day you got
On
here?
the first day, my blood clot got here.
Okay.
Milan, yes. And the cameraman
no
arrived.
time.
Oh, we wasted no. Listen, I tried my best. Temptation, it was scratching my back, and my back said self. Myself said, I said, it's temptation. I said, no. I tried for a good hour and a half. You feel me? And then, hello, Monroe. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Why are you talking to me? You feel me? Like, I was trying to concentrate and get this video shoot done, and Shorty just decided to talk to me, and I heard the accent, and unfortunately, it broke defenses. You feel me? And as loyal as I am, you feel me? It broke defenses. You feel me?
Crazy.
You feel me? Yeah, we're not gonna get into it because it's dark.
Whatever happened happened.
It's
but
dark. You feel me?
Apparently, we are the ones that make men cheat.
Very, very dangerous. It's that beans and rice. You feel me? That beans, rice. You feel me? And that, and that mongo. Shout out to that mongo. Hey.
Spanish women in our food will
Dangerous.
tear you down.
Dangerous. Before the blonde hair and all the singing, you feel me? I was very, very bad in school. So one time I got kicked out of my first school, which was like my primary school. I got kicked out for fights. Unfortunately, a guy decided, I don't know, do you know what a Beyblade is?
Yeah, I just love Beyblades.
So we shout
Let it rip.
Yes, let it rip. So I had a bully that used to bully me when I was young because I was the shortest. I was always the shortest guy in school. So one time he came with a Beyblade and he decided to let it rip. And he told me, let it rip before he let it rip. And it ripped my cheek. So when that happened, that was...
Wait.
I was like, I was in primary school. I was in year 5. How old
were you on the floor? Was he ripping on you? Like, how did that...
No. So let me start again.
Yeah.
Picture this. So everyone's on the playground.
Okay.
Everyone's playing. We're running around. Everyone's running around. I'm running around and someone's called me. And as I've turned around, I've heard let it rip. But before I've even heard let it rip, I've heard something slash my face. So as I've twisted now, I've seen the ting spin and young boys laughing.
What kind
You feel me?
I don't mean to be offensive, but what kind of skill is that you can get a Beyblade to...
No, but he was standing very close.
That is wild.
Very close. And the way he did it, the way it split. So in that moment in time, it hurt, but I was more embarrassed at the fact that everyone was laughing.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to cry. But in the midst of me starting to cry, I've just lunged onto him, grabbed his arm, and I've bit his
As
arm.
you should, yeah.
But the UK, we don't support violence, so that was a very heinous act in the UK.
Was he taken out of school too?
No, I was taken out of school. He wasn't.
Why wasn't he taken out? He was letting it rip on your face.
I bit on his arm, which was a heinous act.
He used a weapon. That's wicked.
The police came to the house at like around 8 p.m. They knocked on my mum and father's door. They told my mum and father that the parents wanted to charge. And obviously I was a kid, so nothing happened, nothing whatsoever. But my dad made sure that he laid the craziest combo on me I've ever experienced at the 9 years of age.
My bad.
my father, shout out to my father, that boy's got hands. That boy gave me some Mike Tyson. Oh, you think you tough? You think you tough, little man? I'm gonna show you tough. You feel me? Wow. Gave me a little 2 combo and I've never put my hands on anyone since. You feel me?
Sheesh.
Yeah, so...
Alrighty. I don't know why, but this just reminded me because you were talking about like the playground and stuff. There was this one time when I was in middle school, like we have like a track and in the middle there's a soccer field. This is like so left field. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. But like when I was imagining what you were talking about, I was imagining my yard and that's why it just came up. But there's a soccer field, the track around there, and the boys in the morning playing soccer. It's 8:45 in the morning. Like it's before we go up to homeroom.
Yeah.
And this kid kicks a soccer ball with as much force as a 12-year-old possibly can. Not purposely at me. I just, was walking the track. It was meant to go in a goal, but it hit me in the side of my face.
Ooh.
No, and then what's crazy is I reacted like absolutely nothing happened. Didn't cry about it. I didn't drop to the floor. Nothing. And I kept walking and everyone was like, Erica, you good? You good? And I just kept walking as if like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like I was just like,
with a ball on your face.
A soccer, and like the soccer balls that have been used.
The rubber,
yeah, the ones that like the pieces are ripping off. Like this wasn't a new soccer ball. This was one that it was worn out. So it's been kicked around. All that bacteria on the side of my face. I didn't even budge though when I walked. I was just like walk. And then I got upstairs. They were like, "Yo, your face is red." I said,
"Was it raining?"
Oh. No, it wasn't raining.
Oh, thank God.
But
have you ever felt like you ever wanted to propose to a man before?
Never. I will never be that girl. Sure, like, feminism's cool, being progressive, that's chill, whatever. But you will never see me get down on one knee to propose to a man. Are you crazy?
Let me ask you this then. So, you wouldn't go down on one knee for a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you a 50-50 or is he paying for everything?
Honestly, that depends on the situation. Because, like, I'm very much the type where it's like Like, I don't, okay, 50-50 for what? Are we talking bills? We're talking dates? What are we talking about?
Everything.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want a man to pay for everything because I don't, this could be toxic of me, but I don't want a man ever thinking that he's the reason that I'm living the life that I'm living. I can 100% live. Like, I will never allow you to give me, no, because I can't allow you to give me a life that I can't give to myself. And I don't want you thinking that, oh, you have all this because of me. No, because you can leave and all this is still mine.
So why do girls, now this is a serious question, why do girls feel like men want to control you all the time? And I mean, not every guy is like that.
No, they're not.
I feel like every single female is scared of what you just said.
Yeah, no, well, that's the first assumption we make just to keep ourselves safe until the guy proves that they're not that type of guy. Because it's even like that with friends, like where you have friends where sometimes they pay for everything and you don't want them to because you're scared of the day that they like throw it all in your face. And I think time is the only thing that really tells you like if they're that type of person or not. So 100%. I feel like, you know, like after like there's this one guy that I've been talking to, and at first like he was always like he took the bill, and I'm like, dude, like I can pay for stuff, like it's fine. Like I don't want, because I also don't want to be seen as that girl that guys think are trying to take advantage of them, where it's like, yo, she never even tries to take out her wallet or whatever. Like I'll Zell you afterwards. I'll Zell you after we get home just so you see like I really don't want you for your money kind of thing, you know? So like I said, there's this guy, and he always does that, and he just made it very clear to me like, no, like I do this because like it's me being nice and I care for you. Like, what do you mean? Like, and I'm just
Shout out to the new guy, you feel me? Keep paying that bill, man.
No, it's just a really nice thing. Or like I've been in situations where I'm like, dude, like I'm on a really hefty budget. Like imagine living in New York and truly only being allowed to spend $14 a day. Like that's as much as I was able to spend with the budget that I was on at the time. And he knew that. And he like, and obviously like when I'm budgeting, I could do that. I cook. So I would be at the gym and he'd be like, hey, you want to get food after order? I'm like, honestly, no. Cause like, I don't, no matter what, even though he pays for things, I'm never going to assume you're paying for something. Cause how stupid do I look that it's the one day you can't pay for something. And I'm like, oh, I thought you had it. I look stupid.
Miss Independent. I respect it. I respect it.
So I was just like, oh, actually, I was going to make some food at home. Like, if you want, you can come to my place and I'll cook for both of us. And he was like, well, what if I just pay for, you know, both of us? And I was like, okay. And like, he understands that. And for someone to do that and not make you feel like shit about it, it's like, okay, like you're pretty down to earth.
He's a real
person.
one. I appreciate men like that. You feel me? Making you feel safe.
Yeah,
okay,
like I feel that. I think that's where safety comes in all types of relationships, where it's like you can say that and they don't make you feel like shit for it. Like they just get it. Okay. But I'm sure he also understands that once I got it, like I'll take us out, I'll do something. Like anyone who knows me knows that when I don't have it, like, and you know, they stick it out for me, that when I do have it, we all got it.
And we all got it. Nah, that was pain. That was pain. Yeah. Because I feel like as a guy, I can't speak for, you know, the rest of the other guys, but when a guy wants to pay for things for a female, it's merely just to provide extra safety, not to really control you. But like I said, I can't speak for the rest of these other low-life peasant males. You feel me? Because I see it. You guys are in the pits of hell right now. But
it depends too, because there are also women who will allow you to control them when you do pay for things. Because they'd be like, oh, well, if he got it, he could get whatever he wants. Sometimes that works for them. And you know what? Not my monkey, not my circus. If that works for you, go crazy. It doesn't work for me.
I like that saying. That's not my circus. You feel me? Yeah, don't be a clown. You feel me? Feel me? Nah, I like that.
But... yeah.
Okay.
And on the flip side too, like if ever I start hanging out with someone, like a guy, and I want to make it known we're just boys, I'm definitely giving you my 50. Like, yeah. Cause my thing too is like, cause when you let a guy pay for you, that gives them the sign of like, okay, like, it's not that they own you. It's not any of that. It's just this weird thing of them thinking like that they took you out on a date. And it's like, no, you didn't. Like I paid my half. We were just hanging out. I'm going to make sure you know that. And there have been a lot of times that I'll Zell them, you know, half of it, and we never speak again because they get the hint. Guys know. When I send that other half, they're like, oh, like, it wasn't what I thought it was. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now we know. We both had a good dinner. We chatted for a little bit, and that's it.
Damn. Like that. Just like that.
I think that's the best type of rejection, getting half of your money back. Not like, what do you mean?
Nah, you're right. I won't lie. It's a cold world. This is a cold world. I mean, look, I'll say this. you being taken out on a date, yes, the possibility of what you just said could happen. But you zelling the guy, damn. You might as well just block the guy. You feel
How do
me?
you-
Like, you might as well just block the guy and keep your money. Sell the
No.
guy, like, yeah, I mean, it was $50.
Listen,
So not talking to you ever again? That's the price? God damn, I'd rather you just block me altogether. Getting sent my money back is crazy.
I don't think that I really don't think it's that bad. I really don't.
If I take a girl out,
Mhm.
I decided that I'm going to take a girl out,
Mhm.
and we decide that we are no longer, or whatever the case is,
Mhm.
that's that. You don't have to pay me back. Like, that's what I chose to do. You feel me?
Mhm.
Even if you choose to not continue to fuck with me again, that's
Mhm.
cool. I mean,
No,
I paid.
one thing I do stick to though, that like if we're both interested in each other and it truly is a date and you ask me out, you're paying.
Ugh.
That's one thing. Cause you cannot ask me to go somewhere expensive, not know my budget, not know anything, and then expect me to pay
Yeah,
half.
nah, that's
And that's never
diabolical
happened.
work.
But that's one thing though. If you ask me, and vice versa, like if I'm asking you out and it could be for whatever, like I don't mind paying paying the full thing. But that is only if we've been together for a minimum 6 months. I am full on okay with taking my man out on a date. And though he might feel slightly emasculated or whatever it is, guys need to be treated sometimes. Like, what do you mean?
So you've taken a guy out before?
100%.
Whoa!
I've gotten guys flowers.
Ladies! Ladies in the UK, please take note, or else I am revoking my passport. So, can you please tell everybody, describe your first time taking this special male out? I wish it was me.
I mean, it's not that it's like any other day. I'm not gonna make you feel like the girl. Like I'm not doing that. We're just going out. You're
Okay.
still driving me. We're still, we're just hanging, whatever. And then like I'll slide my card to you so that no one on the outside has to see like what cause that's another thing. I get that. I like you don't want other people seeing your girl giving the card. Like that's just like it's not even me, I don't want people seeing my man, not pay for our thing, Though I'm paying, I don't mind it because I know he pays for literally everything else. Like
Yes.
I don't mind that.
Yes.
And like I said, it's just fine to treat your person. Like same thing goes for the things like Valentine's Day. That's both sides is holiday. It's not just like a women's
you're
thing.
a real one. You're a real
No,
one.
yeah.
Valentine's. Okay.
And then-
okay.
Well, for the flowers, like there's only ever been one guy I've ever gotten flowers. And what's it called? My mom told me this because my mom has gotten guys flowers before. Cause she used to always tell me growing up, she was like, if you really like a guy and you want to make like a real like decent impression on them, get them flowers. And then I used to ask her why. And she was like, guys never get flowers. You're gonna, like, without a doubt, you are gonna be the first girl to ever get them flowers.
You were the first girl to ever get that boy
100%.
flowers.
And then, like even now, like I've just been like seeing things on the internet and it says it like most guys don't get their first bouquet of flowers or flowers at all until their funeral. And like that's messed up.
It's a fact. Oh,
Yeah.
We don't get a flower. Have I ever got a flower before? Hell no. No.
Yeah, and I just think it's such a sweet gesture because guys never know how to react. It's always just like,
Oh my God.
what do I do with
yeah,
these?
Yeah, you feel me? Like, wow. Like, being gifted flowers is so wow. Like, there's no word to describe it. It's just wow. You feel me? I want to describe that. I want to feel that too.
2 guys I've given flowers to actually. 2. One, it was because we talked about like guys and flowers and stuff, but it wasn't like I didn't say I was gonna get him flowers. We were just talking about it, and then when he got them, it was like, oh wow. But the other guy, he really liked roses, and I got him a bunch of white roses. Those were his favorite.
You got him white roses?
Yeah, because that was the one that he liked.
You
And
liked him.
it was super super sweet, and I'm such a softie. I love me when I'm in love.
Oh, you liked
Somebody
him.
make me fall in love again because I love it there. Like I've been single for a minute, bro, and I love loving.
Fellas, step your game up.
Yeah. There's one.
Okay. White flowers. How much are those? I know they were like cheap.
No, but they weren't. It's like your regular. They're just in New York, like at your usual stand or whatever.
I want white flowers.
Yeah, like for a dozen, because it wasn't like a super big holiday at the time. He was just getting back from a trip, and that was my like, I missed you kind of thing.
Oh.
Like there wasn't a holiday or anything. It wasn't a birthday. This was just me saying like,
Oh, you miss him. You miss him for real.
I'm soft.
Oh, you saw.
I don't care.
Okay. So, when was the last time you received flowers?
Last time I received flowers was when I bought them for myself. I buy myself flowers like every 2 months just to see them and smell them and.
You know what? I respect that. No.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful practice.
Because my whole thing is
love
like
yourself.
to see flowers in my own house doesn't have to be because a guy got them for me. As
Love
much
yourself.
as it'd be nice, but like buy myself flowers. It's fine.
Nah, love yourself. That's what I like to see. Okay.
When's the last time you got a girl flowers?
Nah, that's a no. I got a girl flowers. I got a girl flowers last year in November.
Okay.
Yes, to my ex. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What was the occasion?
I messed up.
Sorry flowers?
I messed up. I messed up. You feel me? So, I went crazy. I'm gonna spend like 200 on like a bouquet of flowers. That was the first time
like one of those huge ones?
Yeah, I never knew that
flowers
were. No one told me.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna spend like maybe 40 or 50 pounds. I get there and the bill was $198. I was like, whoa.
Because you're paying for the arrangement. You're paying.
They gave me the
Mhm.
and then they gave me the packet to keep it alive for 5 days.
Yeah.
Had a little card. I could write my little, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Sorry, you know what I'm saying? And then I had my little and then I bought what you call them? So my fault. I bought what you call the things that you girls like to sleep with. What you call them things?
A teddy bear?
Teddy bear. I
You forgot the word for teddy bear.
bought a teddy bear. My fault. How could I forget about a teddy bear?
Yeah.
I bought a teddy bear, a very big one.
Wow.
Yes, that teddy bear. Yeah, I go on, but I'm a lover too. You feel me? I go above and beyond when I'm, if I'm in love with you, you gonna get everything. You feel me?
Interesting.
Yeah. You big on spiritual energy?
Huge.
Okay.
Yeah. Where do you stand on that?
No. I'm a spiritual too.
Oh, okay. No, because some people look at me like.
No.
Okay.
I'm a spiritual too. I believe in the spiritual too. But when I say, are you big on spirits? I say like, do you communicate? You feel me with like your loved ones that may have passed, or maybe you feel me the higher self.
I don't communicate with them, but I know that they're communicating with me. Like I know,
How would you know?
like I know that my mom does. My mom has tons of back and forths with like my godmother and her dad and all that. But like the way that I always say like they talk to me is just like through whatever ways I can understand, whatever signs I feel like are coming from them are the ones that I just believe are from them. Like there's not much more to it if you believe it and you're asking for signs from them, or just, whatever connection you had with that person when they were alive, if it was that strong, then they are speaking to you. That's what I think. And what's it called? I forget if it was the date that he died or if it was his birthday, but my grandfather, the date was August 18th, and 818 is a number that's been following me ever since I got this apartment, because I got the email saying that I was accepted for this apartment on August 18th. And I remember when I was moving out, or when I was thinking about moving out, my mom, no one wanted me to move out because everyone was like, Erica on her own. Oh my God, she's gonna take the dog and she's gonna like everyone was freaking out. And when I got the email that day, like my mom was like, he did that for you. Like she was just like she was sure of it. She was like, no, that was him that did it. And I was just like, beautiful. And I've met him when I was a kid, but I don't remember him because he passed away when I was really young. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, but
I'm so sorry, by the way.
On the date on August 18th, the first time I turned on my phone, it was 8:18, and I don't wake up that early on a day that's not a work day, and it wasn't a work day for me.
Oh, you are definitely
and
blessed by
it was
angels.
8:18 on 8:18. So like I'm not big on numerology stuff, but when it relates that much to someone who passed and stuff, like
yes, no, 100%.
I'll believe in it.
That is definitely real. That's beautiful, though. That's beautiful. Wow, that's crazy. So I'm assuming that 818 is your favorite number, right?
No, it isn't. There's too many numbers in my life. Like if you look at my elbows, I have 143 and 001 because those were my parents' beeper numbers to each other when they were together. Yeah.
Oh, you are a romantic. Listen.
And 143 means I love you. And my parents always say 143 to me. Yeah. And then 001 obviously was the other part of the beeper number.
Where did you get 143 from? Wait,
everyone knows that 143 means I love you.
I did not know
that. No,
that.
but like anyone who's like it's like
that's beautiful.
I'm trying to think of something else that has a meaning, but
what, like
143 is a general understanding among probably like older people though that like 143 does mean I love you.
Okay, that's beautiful.
It's each number for how many letters are in the word. I 1, love 4.
I 4
you
3.
3. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna make a song called 143 now. That's
Ray
very
J got a
lit.
song called 143. I don't know
For
if you want to
real?
do that. Yeah.
Oh, you go. I wish you could just rap.
Yeah, it goes 143. I love you. Just like
Hey,
that.
I love you. Yeah, I want to try. I'll definitely listen to that shit. Yeah.
It's cute. I was into it. I was like 9 or something when it came out. It's old.
Give me your favorite, your first favorite artist.
My first favorite artist was, I wouldn't say it's an artist, but it's crazy because I'm not religious, but my mom tells me all the time there was this one Jesus song that played on TV all the time. And even though it doesn't count as an artist, it's the one thing that she always tells me that it was just about Jesus loving his children and stuff. That was my jam.
Okay.
But I think after that, it was the Beatles. Because there was a song and I used to be like, she loves me, yeah, 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 all the time, just running around the house. So I guess that might, and this is like, far back or whatever. But like, if we're talking about like when I was like younger, just like middle school and stuff, it's Justin Bieber. Like
That's crazy.
yeah.
Justin Bieber, of course. How
Yeah.
could I forget?
My man.
Ugh. Oh, yeah, not that nigga. Shout out to JB, man. That's my guy.
That's my baby daddy. Now, one place that I love the men is Puerto Rico. That's one thing I learned. I went over there and I said, wow, I love all of them. Looked to my left, I said, wow. Looked to my right, I
you
said,
like
wow.
your Puerto Rican woman?
I didn't know I did until I went.
And
because they all kind of look the same. And I said, wow, I could just pick from whichever one.
So describe your type. You obviously have a type.
I don't have a type. I talk about this all the time. I do not have a type. If I showed you photos of all my exes, you'd be like, Erica, like, what were you doing?
What's the correlation between the exes? There has to be a correlation.
No, it's honestly just how you make me feel and what stage of my life you caught me at. Because honestly, like the guy that my very first boyfriend wouldn't be my type now. Even personality wise, he wouldn't be. Like I can never see myself with him. And even the person he is now is very different and all that. Like you just have to fit that part of my life.
I have a question. I had one more question for you as well. I wanted to know, are you a patient person?
What do you mean by patient? You have to elaborate on that, sir.
Well, for you to have boundaries, you need to obviously love yourself, but also you must have a threshold. Yes, a threshold for bullshit.
Okay.
So if someone makes a mistake, that's your partner. How patient are you for them to rectify the situation?
I can understand mistakes for as long as I could see it from your point of view and stuff. And for the most part, I think I'm pretty good at that. But I don't know. I say this all the time. Like I've gone through so many changes just in who I am and how I deal with things and stuff that I give people enough, like, I don't know if the word is grace, but I believe that they can do the same. So I don't know. It depends. It depends how big the mistake was. Like sometimes there's like silly things. Like yesterday, a guy took a nap. He didn't say he was going to take a nap. So I was left undelivered for 4 hours. And I, very calmly wrote, "Did you die?" And and then he woke up like an hour and a half later. He was like, "No, I fell asleep." And I was like, And I was just sassy for like 30 minutes. And then I gave it up. I was like, he just took a nap. He's just a sleepy boy. He could have been at the club, but he's just sleeping. It's fine.
He was just sleeping.
But like if it's bigger, I'm going to need a whole explanations. I'm going to need you to.
If what's bigger?
If the issue is bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. If whatever happened just was something that hurt my feelings in some type of way, I need to feel like you understand what I felt. I need to feel like you care enough to change up your act. And I have to trust you enough to follow through with that. So I think trust is a big part of that. Like you need to have proven yourself as a person who who cares enough to do that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense. Okay. Damn. So you really are a lover girl for real, for real.
No, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I love. And one thing I cannot stand that guys do, guys think that they're so like, they're so deep when they ask this question. They be like, so do you love or do you love the idea of love? And I'm like, do you even know what you're asking, bro? Do you know? Like,
do you know what love is?
I can't stand that, bro.
Do you love what love is?
Do I know what love is or love what love is?
No, do you know what love is? My fault. That was my mouth.
Love is whatever you believe it is. Love is very subjective. Like, there are some people, not to get dark, but some people believe that when a man beats you it's because he loves you. You know?
Whoa.
So I'm saying there's a really big range. But I believe that I know what my version of love is. And I... That's not funny, bro.
It's funny, but it ain't. Oh my God. Wait, sorry. That just took a hole to the left.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like I know what love is to me. And
so what's love to you?
and this is everywhere where it's like people say like I know what love is and I know I deserve it because I'm full of it. Because it's like for me, love is what you give out. Like the way that I care for people and the way that I love people and the way that I consider people when they're not around, the way that I speak about them when they're not around, and just how, I don't know if the word is consistent, but no matter what, I just care about everyone all the time.
Unconditional.
If that makes sense.
Unconditional.
Yeah. But it's like I said, it's always, it's about how you talk about them when they're not in the room. I think that's the biggest thing, right? And how you defend them and how you treat people who speak bad on them. Like it's all that comes into play. And honestly, I think it's loyalty. Like
loyalty is very, very important.
You know, how deep is your loyalty? How much are you going to stick to it? What are you going to do to prove your loyalty? Like to me, that's a big part of love. To me, a lot of love is respect. Like respecting someone enough to respect their time, respect who they are, respect their character, respect them enough to defend them.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Oh, damn. You just made me feel like so bad. Like I have so much to just focus on and work on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because relationships, it's a lot of work.
What do you feel you have to work on?
All those 5 things you said up above. Yes. I feel like I need
you
to
don't
work on my
respect
patience.
women. You don't care.
No. We respect women. We do. Hello. Yes. No. I feel like, yeah, relationships, it's a lot of commitment to the other person. And maybe right now, I'm very committed to my cause. You feel me? And there's only 24 hours in a day. So with everything you just said, yes, it's a lot of commitment that I have to, work on in order to maintain the commitment.
And I feel like there's a lot, I mean, even with the type of lifestyle you have, I feel like there's 100% a way to show that you're committed to someone. And
please give me the gameplay.
No, I mean, I had an ex who was an artist and he would be away sometimes for weeks at a time, sometimes a month at a time. And honestly, just make me, like, my thing is I should still feel included even when you're away. Like if you're bringing up names and stuff and you're talking about people, for as long as like you have caught me up on who these people are in your life, we're good. Like the biggest thing is you can't be the reason that you guys aren't spending time together and not filling that person in on what your life is like without them. Because no matter what, they are the one that's missing out more because they're back at home. Like, you know what life is like for them because you were there. Mm-hmm. If you're living this like extravagant life where, you're going away and you're traveling and stuff, at least let your person in on what's going on. I feel like that's the biggest thing because I say this all the time. I'm going to say it again. To love someone is to know someone. So if they feel like they understand you and you update them enough, and whether that be like text messages throughout the day or just one decent phone call at night, just make them feel included, make them feel like they understand, and yeah, that they understand what you're doing, what you're going through, who's around you, what your day-to-day life is like. But you also have to find a person who goes into a relationship with that understanding that that's what they're going to get for a certain amount of time until it can be you guys all the time. So it's a mix of the two. But it can work because like with mine, we were together for 1.5 years, and the reason we broke up was really because we cared more about our careers than each other, and we realized that where it was just like we were both frustrated and didn't know how to say like, listen, if something comes up with work, that comes before you, because me and my videography stuff, like he would be away and then he would come back and I would have a gig, and then he'd be like, "You're gonna see me?" I'm like, I'm making a decent amount of money on this gig. I only have to be there for 4 hours. I can see you after. And it's like, oh, but I got a gig. I'm like, all right. And because we respected each other enough to not be upset when the other person had stuff going on. So that's the thing. Like we loved each other enough to be like, I know that you got your own thing. You do that. I'm proud of you. Mm-hmm. Even if that means you can't see me. But then just got to the point that we just weren't seeing each other at all. And like work was taking off for both of us. And that was that. And we're still cool. But we are both living the same lives that we were before. where work is 80, 90% of our lives.
I respect it. Like I'm even that kind of relationship dynamic, you know, that's the closest thing that I can see myself in. But it's like dating yourself, and as what you've described, it's kind of futile if both of you are working all the time. You feel me? Especially when you both want something in whatever line of work you're in. And,
Yeah.
You feel me? Damn. Love, man.
Yeah. And then just two passionate people. Because that's one thing. The same things you admire about someone turn into the things
you
that
despise. It's so funny how life works. The things that you get attracted to, when you get to know that person, you end up hating them for it. I don't know why. You feel me?
I don't think it's right.
It's not right.
I would never.
But no, it's a man and female problem. A man dates a girl because of the way she dresses. Then she gets to know shorty, and now all of a sudden he doesn't want her to post the pictures that he liked the pictures with. Same thing with shorty. Shorty sees a guy. She sees like 20 other guy or 20 other girls like the guy. And now when she gets with the guy, she absolutely despises the fact that 20 girls like the guy. It's just
but I feel like that's one of those things that goes both ways. Like if you're gonna date a bad bitch, you gotta know how to deal with one.
Men do not date bad bitches. I say
that about the men too. My men are bad bitches too, you know?
Period.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, you guys gotta have that conversation beforehand where it's like, listen, like, and it's not a conceited conversation, but you guys gotta both understand, like, I'm that girl and you're that guy, but we need to have a general understanding that, like, we're only here for each other. That's why for me, I say this all the time, next time I get into a relationship, they're not getting posted until we're a year in. I don't want any problems. I don't need anybody hitting me up on some like, oh, well, me and him were just da-da-da-da. No, you weren't. Because we were in Mexico.
So happy.
That's why.
See, yes, listen.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel you on that one 200%.
But my close friends is going to see all of it. We hard munching crazy in the close friends.
Oh, no. I'm closing my eyes.
My close friends is knowing. My man.
Oh, no. I'm unfollowing right now. Oh, no. We staying off that for a few more months. You feel me? We staying away from females. Females are too scary right now. You feel me? Way too scary. We focusing on work first. You feel me?
Women are lovely. I love women.
I love women too. I'm with you, but just scary. Oh shit.
All right, so I think we're getting to the end. I think we're about to wrap up.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, do you have any last words for the people?
Shout out to E, the biggest, for having me out here. You feel me? Make sure you follow me on the social media, Monroe X. Stream Rated X on Spotify and Apple Music right now. And yeah, we here.
All right. And that is all. Thank you for watching, listening, wherever you're watching or listening to podcasts. Please like, comment, and subscribe, or whatever your streaming service tells you to do. And I think that's just about it. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
See you.